Hey everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counselling. This video is entitled Deprivation and Endurance. I'd like to talk about what happens in a long-term relationship when somebody's needs aren't being met. What happens over a period of time is that the mutual deprivation pact gets set up, where one person isn't getting their needs met and they look at their partner and they go, my needs aren't being met, so I'm not going to meet yours. And then if their partner does the same thing, then both people looking at each other saying, my needs aren't being met, I'm not going to meet yours. And they stop. So they stop actively seeking to meet each other's needs. Now, the problem with that over a period of time is that it might deal with and reduce and minimize the disappointment by both people. But the problem is, over a period of time, it also becomes profoundly dissatisfying. And one person notices the fact that their needs aren't being met. Now, this deprivation, this not getting your needs met over a period of time, people can endure that. People can endure that for a long period of time. Decades, sometimes. Certainly many years. And if somebody is enduring their needs not being met, everybody has a limit. People can endure their needs not being met. People can endure long-term deprivation for a surprising period of time. But most people have a limit to the endurance that they can take. And they'll get to the point where they go, well, my needs aren't being met, so why should I maintain the bargain of monogamy? I've got a video on that. You might want to check it out. But why should I maintain monogamy in this relationship if my sexual needs haven't been met for a decade? And then, or whether that's sexual needs, whether it's emotional needs, or whether it's a need to feel wanted and desired. Regardless of what those needs are, if one person's needs aren't being met over a really, really long period of time, people will seek to get them met. You can only stay hungry for so long. You can only stay thirsty for so long. And you can only stay hungry and thirsty for an even shorter period of time. If one person isn't prepared to follow up on the promises they made at the beginning of the relationship or the marriage, where they literally promise to love, honor, and cherish. They literally promise to worship, sometimes, their partner. If those promises aren't maintained, then sooner or later, when someone hits the end of their rope, they will seek to get those needs met outside of the relationship. If you're in a relationship where you've got the mutual deprivation pact set up, where you're looking at your partner going, I'm not going to meet your needs because you aren't meeting mine, it might be a good idea to think and ask the question, how much time do I have? Because people will only tolerate that for so long. People only tolerate that and they get to a breaking point and they go, bugger this, I'm done. And then they go and seek to meet their needs outside of the relationship. If you've been in a relationship for 5, 10, 15, 20 years where there's been zero sex, you should not be surprised if your partner seeks sex outside the relationship if they want to have sex. So the best way to do that, the best way to avoid that happening is to make sure you meet each other's needs. To make sure you meet your partner's needs, ask for yours to be met, and make sure you're bringing the best to yourself and to you to confront yourself about what you're bringing to the relationship. And if they do that at the same time, then the relationships improve really quickly. What you don't want to do is set up your relationship so it's an endurance test and the person who breaks first loses. What you want to do is set up your relationship to see how much you can give each other as opposed to how much you can endure. So I hope this has helped. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're having a challenging relationship, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. If you would like to book in a session, there's a link to my booking link where you can book in a session. And also there's a link in the description for my book, Thriving in Flux, 9 Timeless Principles for Relationship Happiness and Success. So thanks so much for taking time to watch this video, and I look forward to making more quality content for you shortly. Bye.